Alright, let's dive into something that's been on my mind lately, and it's about Antonio Banderas. Now, you've probably heard the headlines: Antonio Banderas leaves Hollywood, moves back to Spain. But what's the real story here? What makes this really interesting is that it's not just a celebrity moving houses, it's a profound shift in perspective, triggered by something as life-altering as a heart attack. Personally, I think this is one of those moments where a personal crisis becomes a catalyst for re-evaluating everything. Here's the thing: Banderas didn't just wake up one day and decide to leave Los Angeles. This was a man who had built a life there, married Melanie Griffith, raised a family, and became a Hollywood icon. But after his divorce in 2015 and that heart attack in 2017, something clicked. He realized, as he put it, that he wasn't supposed to be in Malibu, he was supposed to be in Malaga. What many people don't realize is how often we convince ourselves that where we are is where we're meant to be, even when it doesn't feel right. Banderas' story is a reminder that sometimes it takes a near-death experience to shake us out of that complacency. Now, let's talk about his heart attack. He called it the best thing that ever happened to him. Bold statement, right? But if you take a step back and think about it, it makes sense. He said it was like someone put glasses on him, allowing him to see reality clearly for the first time. This raises a deeper question: how many of us are walking around with metaphorical blinders on, ignoring the things that truly matter? Banderas' experience highlights the absurdity of living like we're immortal, collecting things, chasing status, and losing ourselves in the process. What this really suggests is that sometimes we need a jolt, a heart attack, a breakup, a loss, to realign with what's important. Banderas' move back to Malaga wasn't just about geography, it was about reclaiming his identity, his roots, and his priorities. He said he's no longer interested in collecting things, only in the experience of living. That's a powerful shift, and it's one that resonates deeply in a world that constantly tells us to accumulate more. Another detail I find fascinating is his relationship with Melanie Griffith. Despite their divorce, they've remained close friends. He even called her one of his best friends. This challenges the narrative that relationships, especially high-profile ones, have to end in bitterness. It's a testament to the maturity and sincerity they brought to their separation. In my opinion, this is a rare and beautiful example of how two people can part ways romantically but still value each other as human beings. So, what's the bigger takeaway here? Banderas' story isn't just about a celebrity moving back to his hometown. It's about the universal struggle to live authentically, to prioritize what truly matters, and to let go of the things that don't. His heart attack was a wake-up call, but it's also a mirror for all of us. Are we living like we're not going to die? Are we chasing things that don't deserve our time? Personally, I think Banderas' journey is a call to all of us to pause, reflect, and maybe even make some changes before life forces us to. And here's my closing thought: what if we didn't need a heart attack to figure this out? What if we could all put on those metaphorical glasses right now and see our lives with the same clarity Banderas did? It's a challenging question, but one worth asking. So, I'll leave you with this: what's the one thing you'd change if you had that kind of clarity? Let me know in the comments. I'm genuinely curious to hear your thoughts.